All right, new iPhone season. You know we gotta do it. Deep diving into the 16 Pro Max today.
Music to my ears. And judging by the specs someone sent in,
Oh yeah, they went all out.
someone's got their eye on an upgrade. Or maybe they just live for this stuff, like us. Either way,
We're about to break this down. Because, let's be real, specs on their own, kinda dry, but hidden in there, some seriously cool stuff.
it's all about what it means, right? Not just blah, blah, gigahertz, but holy cow, I can edit a 4K video on a mountaintop now.
Exactly. So first up, this display. Super Retina XDR OLED, 2:1 contrast ratio. Okay, Apple, we get it, fancy words.
Right, like congrats on the thesaurus. But
Yeah,
to the average person, think of it this way. Remember that shot you took? Sunset over the lake.
always with the sunset.
Hey, they're picturesque.
Yeah.
But now imagine those colors. Way more intense. The blacks are like inky black. You can actually see the individual leaves on the trees way across the water. That's what that crazy contrast ratio does.
So basically everything just looks way better.
Way, way better. More realistic, more immersive. You're not just looking at a screen, you're looking into it.
All right, I'm sold. But what about under the hood? They've got this Hexa-core processor and the A16 Bionic chip. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Kinda is.
Yeah.
But in a good way. Okay, imagine this. You're playing that new game everyone's hooked on.
Ooh, are we talking about the one with the...
Spoilers. But you know how some phones would, like, melt down, try and run
Oh
it?
yeah, total slideshow.
This processor, it's like having a team of, like, 6 super fast chefs in your phone's kitchen, all working together to make sure your order comes out perfectly, no matter how complicated it is.
So no lag, even with the most demanding games and apps.
Exactly. We're talking buttery, smooth performance
Yeah,
all the time, even if you're juggling a million things at once, which, let's be honest, you probably are.
always. Okay, shifting gears here. Something else that caught my eye in the specs. Ultra-wideband. UWB? What in the world?
Okay, this one's actually super cool. Remember how much time you've wasted looking for your keys?
Don't even remind me.
With UWB, those days are over. It's like having a sixth sense for your stuff. You attach one of those little AirTags to your keys or your wallet, whatever, and boom, your phone can pinpoint its exact location.
So it's like a super accurate GPS, but for your belongings?
Precisely. No more digging under the couch cushions for hours. Which, let's be honest, you've definitely done.
Maybe. All right, let's talk camera. This is always the big one, right? And they've gone all out again. 48 MP main camera, cinematic mode, Dolby Vision HDR. I mean, come on.
This phone is a filmmaker's dream. But here's the thing. It's not just about the megapixels, right? The sensor is physically larger, meaning it captures more light. And more light means brighter, clearer photos and videos, even when it's dark.
So even those nighttime shots will look amazing.
Exactly. And then there's cinematic mode, which, imagine this. You're shooting a video, and you can shift the focus from the foreground to the background after you've shot it, all smooth and cinematic, just like in the movies.
I've actually used that before on the older model, and it's surprisingly good.
Right. It's like having a professional-grade camera and editing suite right in your pocket.
All this tech is amazing, but it makes you wonder, what won't they be able to do with phones in a few years?
I know. I can't even imagine.
One last thing I wanted to touch on. Unboxing this thing, I noticed it's pretty bare bones. Just the phone, a cable, and some paperwork.
Yeah, that's the trend now. Less waste, they say.
I get it, saving the planet and all. But it does make you wonder, do people even have spare chargers anymore?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, are we all assuming everyone's on the same page with this minimalist lifestyle? What about people who are new to smartphones? It's interesting to think about.
It is. It's like, is this really better for everyone or just different?
Definitely something to ponder. Maybe a topic for a future deep dive.
For sure. But for now, let's wrap up this bad boy. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, insane display, crazy fast, cameras off the charts, plus those little hidden gems like UWB that just make life easier.
And maybe make you lose your keys a little less often.
Keyword. Maybe.